Sent on their way from the 1,000 metre marker. Not a bad beginning. Magari's the trailer early on. There's 6-7 of them lining up for the lead. Wang Jinzhang is right there. There's High Voltage, that's in the blue silks. Captain of Colour, the filly. Nichols in is near the rail. Blow Me Down is further back in the run. Then comes Josie Hussle. They're followed by Bleu Royale. Further back in the run is Wang Jinzhang. Now it's about 5 or 6 lengths off the leader. Sherwin's Joy and Magari. Top of the lane, High Voltage, the filly, Captain of Colour is the first one to challenge. Down the inside, Nichols in. The outside is Josie Hussle. They're followed by Blow Me Down. Coming to the 200 now, and it's become a tough race here for High Voltage because Captain of Colour's putting it under pressure. Captain of Colour and High Voltage, there's nothing between the two of them. Captain of Colour and High Voltage in an eyeball to eyeball. High Voltage just got there. Second to Captain of Colour, it's close for third. Maybe Blow Me Down and Nichols in. A stirring duel in the opener for the two fancied runners, High Voltage in the blue and Captain of Colour the filly, and they have a terrific struggle. They go eyeball to eyeball. Look where Anton's left hand is. He's pushing on its neck. Take a look at that. And ends up winning at number 2, the Kirari, Duncan Alls, Anton Marcus, and they win it from Captain of Colour. That's number 11 into second. Then it's about 6 or 7 lengths back to third. Nichols in and involved there, Blow Me Down. So that's very close. Blow Me Down, Nichols in. Further back, Josie Hussle, Bleu Royale, Sherwin's Joy, and then further back Wang Jinzhang and Magari. We'll take a look at that head-on, and it became a match race at the top of the stretch. Anton stick in the left hand and Captain of Colour, and you knew High Voltage was going to have a race on his hands there. Now the stick's in the right hand. High Voltage, the green cap of Captain of Colour, and they have a terrific struggle. There's about 20. There, the stick actually gets lost of Anton. That's the reason why he had his hand pushing on the neck. So it's Anton who appeared to drop his stick. Can we just go back, look at that in slow-mo, guys? The head on again. Can we do that or not possible? Yeah, you'll see Anton's got no stick in his left hand. All right, so he's riding it with his right hand, and that's, watch this now again. He puts his hands on its neck, and then he starts pushing away and wins it. I think maybe their sticks collided, Anton and Keegan, but that is the first race. The winner at 120 and second, number 11, and that's paying up at 690. Are we going to see a photo? There's the photo and the winner, High Voltage. Until the second, back to the studio.
Well, the electric current was running through the Greyville racecourse with High Voltage, and he had to pull out the stops. Now, this is a horse with ability, and he's managed to pull it out the fire, so well done.
Look, Sheldon, to be totally honest, if we'd nominated for a polytrack race, I wouldn't have run the horse. I would never nominate him for the polytrack. I looked at quality of field, and it nearly played against me. But I'm thankful the horse got up there. Thanks very much to Anton. You know, I think his professionalism got the horse across the post. Well done to Keegan. It was a fantastic finish. Good luck to all the guys that have bought into the horse. I really appreciate their support. I'm just glad we can repay them with the winner.
Now, bringing him here to gallop the other day in that barrier trial, seeing the poly to bring him along, was that also the right move?
I think so, yes. Craig Zaki galloped him and he said to me the horse is far superior on the grass and he knows the horse a lot better because he'd ridden him in races. With the change, I went for the 5 on the grass at Greyville because I thought I'd get away with the distance there. He's also looking for a bit more ground, and well, sometimes you get lucky, so let's hope it continues.
Well done.
Thank you. Just well done to our sponsors winning form. Thanks to Anton and to all the guys that, like I say, bought into the horse. Thank you.
Let's get Anton Marcus into the winner's box, jumping onto High Voltage. Now, although he was 4-10 in the betting, he still had his work cut out.
He did, especially when it was switched to the poly. You know, I mean, I wasn't overly enamored when I saw his barrier trial, you know, and Duncan we're actually on the same page pertaining to that. But, you know, we spoke about it and we said, you know what, it's quite a shallow field. You've got a question, I think he's a 90. He said you got a question that, you know, but he did, you know, purely on the ratings, which I don't believe are correct, despite the fact that it's actually an 80, you know. But he won. We're standing here, you know, big thank you to Duncan. As the entries came out, I thought, I'm going to ask for this one. Big thank you to all the owners in particular. Possibly the most generous owner in the country, for those who don't know, Gary Pierre. So thank you, Gary.
Now, you were only going to come to the course for high voltage, and then you picked up Cottage Garden, who looks a big player, and now you picked up Magic Mountain, so we might chat to you again.
Yeah, I was delighted. I was delighted that Keegan's so popular and in such high demand. You know, I'm very happy to ride second string to Keegan at the moment, you know. But I thought, you know, if she brings her tour form to the poly, she's got to be a huge runner on her form. And Magic Mountain, I think she's got a chance. I was leaning more towards the Colts, you know. Yeah, and I want to just towards the Colts. I was leaning towards, you know. But despite that, she's certainly competitive.
Well done.
Thank you, Sheldon.
Well done to Anton Marcus, and now the winning groom, Tokozani Batiti, Raf Sheikh, racing executive of Gold Circle, courtesy of Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. Tokozani getting his R1,000 token, the favourite high voltage from Captain of Colour in a cliffhanger in the opener.